Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to build a Odoo app with React and Redux. Earlier I have already built a Odoo app using Context API using React Redux, and if you are interested to watch that video, so I will provide the link in the description. In this video we are going to build a Odoo app only Redux. Okay, so let's see the functionality of Odoo. So we have one to-do. Okay, so user can edit the to-do. So he can mark as like dinner. So to-do is getting updated. He can delete the to-do. He can add the to-do. So and he can mark complete to-do as well. Okay, and apart from this, we are also using a Redux logger to basically see the previous state and the next state of a particular action. So we can watch this different action in our console. Okay, and with the help of previous and next state, we can see the comparison of state. Okay, so this is the to-do app which we are going to build in a React using Redux, and here I have a source file for this all the Odoo's related component, means input list and all that things actually. So we are not going to write a CSS file in this video, so you can download this 3 CSS file. I will provide the link in the description. Okay, so let's start building this Odoo app. So I will open my CMD terminal. Let's go to the command prompt and create a basic project. Okay, so I will create the project npm create react app, and this will be Redux to do app. Okay, so it will take some time. I'll be back once it set up the project. Okay, so guys, project is set up. So I will go into the project using ed project name, that is Redux Odoo app. Okay, so I do npm start. I will install necessary dependency in the project. Okay, so we need redux logger to basically log this all action. Okay, then we need uuid to generate a unique id, and then we need react transition group for animation. React transition group. So let's wait for getting installed, and meanwhile I will open the project in my VS Code. Okay, so I have opened the project into my VS Code, and we need one more thing, font awesome. Okay, so font awesome required, sorry, not this link, we need this link. Okay, so come to project, go to index.html and just paste it here. Okay, so basic setup we have done in our project. Okay, so I will start now the project. Okay, so it will run on localhost 3000. Meanwhile I will set up the folder So here one folder we will be having a components, and other folder will be having not inside component in a source. So that will be a Redux. Okay, so now, okay, so it is running. Okay, that's fine. Now we will create some file. So todo.js, todo input.js, and todo list.js. Okay, so guys, I have already a CSS file for all these three files. So I will provide a GitHub resource link in my description, so you can download this file, okay, and paste in the components directory, okay, because there are a lot of CSS coding is there, so I don't wanted to waste time here, okay. So just download from this link and paste it into the component folder. So I have already done. Now let's see. So as you can see, I have all the three CSS file in my component directory. Okay. I will also show you if you want to copy. Okay. While building this component. Okay. So first we will set up our Redux. Okay. So in Redux we need action file. We need action type. We need reducer. We need root reducer, and the last is store. So first let's start with the action type. So so one by one we are going to basically build the functionality. So first functionality we will be building like to mark the to do complete. Okay, so this is our first action. Now come to action. So import star as types from action types. Okay, and we have to write an action here. So complete to do. So the complete to do will receive it to do, and we can do here a sorter syntax. Okay, by doing this you don't have to write a return statement. Okay, so complete to do and payload. The payload will be to do. Now let's write the reducer logic. Okay, so import star again as a type, action types, count, initial, date. So initial state to do's, So const to-dos reducer, so it will be receiving state, initial state, action, switch, action, type. So case, so we will export to-do reducer. There are some issue with this import actually. Okay, so case type, and as of now just leave it as it is. Okay, so it just return the state, just leave it as it is, and default also will return just state. We'll be writing the logic later. Okay, so and also just defined one initial to do. So this will be a task and wake up. Okay, wake up, and we have to use one more, complete false. Okay, so let's come to root reducer. One second. From Redux we need combined reducer. To-do reducer, sorry. Okay, so we need to import combined reducer from Redux. This used when we have more than one reducer. So for this application we have only one reducer. So font root reducer, not this way, combined reducer, and here basically we provide the key. Okay, so to-dos is the key through which we will access the current state from the store in our component, in a React component. So root reducer is ready. Now we will be set up store here. So from Redux we need create store, apply middleware, and we need logger. from Redux logger. Then here import root reducer from root reducer, and initialize the middleware. So here we have middleware on it logger, and whenever we are working with the API, so we also used to apply other middleware like hung or haga. Okay, so process.node.env equals development. So this is a good practice, like we only wanted the logger in a development mode, not in production mode. So that's why we are using this condition. Create a store root reducer, apply middleware. So this is a very basic setup of Redux which we have completed. We have one warning here. Okay, the quotes are missing. Now come to index.js file. Here we need provider from React. Okay, I think React Redux I haven't installed. So let's install the React Redux first. Then only we will be able to use provider. So it's basically connect your React and Redux. Okay, it acts as a bridge to connect the React and Redux, because these two things are a different world actually. To connect this different world, we have to install React Redux. So let's wait for to get installed. Okay, so it's installed now. So now we will be using provider. Now we will import store from our Redux store. Okay, and wrap the app in the provider, and in provider will be passing the store. That means now we can access the state in the application. So if you really want to see the application, so I'll just demo. So you can import from React Redux. You can use selector to extract the state from the reducer or store basically. So const state use selector. You can do something like this. Just do a console log state. So I have already initialized the initial state with one kudos. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So guys, now you can see we are able to access the state. Okay, let's come to the building the component. So we'll be working on this to do input first initially. Okay, so we'll be working on this to do input. This is the first component that we are going to work on. Okay, so import React and import this todo input file, todo input dot css file. Okay, so I will show you the css file. So if you wanted to copy, you can copy it, or you can download from this GitHub link. Okay, const todo export default todo input. So I'll just create input field. Class name todo input on submit handle submit input. So type will be text placeholder, enter task ID. You can give something, task name, task value, you can give task. So we will be defining a state here on change. So first define the state, use state, task, set task. Okay, e dot target dot value. Now we will be having one button, add to do. Now let's define this handle submit. As of now, just leave as it is empty. Now come to to-do list. This is the next component we are going to build. So import to-do input on to-do input, import the CSS file of to-do list. So from React transition group, CSS transition, import React Redux. So we need use selector, use dispatch, and we have also written our very first action, that is complete to do. So we will be import that one also. Okay. So let's start working on this. So div already was there. So class name, I will give the class name to do list. This is what defined here. Okay, the all the styling related to the class name. So either you can copy it by watching this one, or you can download from the GitHub resource link. To do add. So this is the heading. Okay. Now here we will be putting to do input. Okay. So as of now we will pass nothing here, and we will be also creating so here we need to bring this one also. So we haven't tried anything here, so we have to pass some props here. So this will basically responsible for rendering the Odoo's item. Okay. So transition group. So that will be class name to do list, and we need state. So you can again use selector to fetch the state. So here I will be accessing state dot Odoo's. Okay. So now come to here. So we will check if state dot to do is there. Then we will be mapping each to do, not to so to do. And returning CSS transition, and we can pass the key. So we have three things like ID, task, completed. Okay. Class name will be to do. So let's see whether we are able to see something or not. So this will be basically your to do dot task. Okay. Let's see whether we are able to see something on screen or not. So come to your app.js and just bring the to-do list. This component is not required. Okay, so let's see whether we have any. Okay, so you see we are able to render this. Okay, so and the state which we have declared also, it's printing here. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to mark this to complete. So we have to basically import the to do this component. We haven't tried anything, but we will be writing all the logic here. So import to do from to do, remove this one. Okay, so key will be like to do dot id. Id is equal to the same to do dot id. We are also passing the task. So to do dot task completed. So this is also we are going to pass completed. Okay, and this prop we need to pass toggle to do to basically mark complete. So now here we will be basically dispatching the action. So let's create a dispatch variable, because we cannot directly use the use dis dispatch here. Dispatch and dispatch the, not this way, complete to do the action which we have created in our action file. Okay, so basic things we have covered here. We will come back later when we are building other functionality like adding, removing, updating. So come to here to do. Okay, so let's use state, import css file as well. So this is css files. Okay, for to do. Something wrong happened here. Okay, now this to-do is receiving couple of props from to-do list item. Okay, from here we are receiving this many props. So we are going to destructure at the top. So first toggle to-do, we are getting task completed, then id. And so class name, not class name is not required here. Basically we need to use css transition. So transition group, css transition, So remove this one. So in CSS transition we need CSS, this one also. So transition need to apply a conditional class name completed. If it's completed, then the class name will be to do completed. Okay. Now come to CSS transition key normal timeout. So this is for just using the animation. Task, then we will be having a list item. So the list item will have a class name to do task. On click toggle to do task. So now on every toggle means it will be basically mark that task completed. Okay. Now we need to write this logic in our reducer. So let's see whether we are able to display the this is displaying, okay, in a proper way. So now let's come here. So here we are done actually for now. Let's go back to the reducer. So here we have to basically write that logic. So on toggle to do state dot to do's dot map t dot id. If it's match with the action dot payload dot id, then what you have to do, you have to just spread out action dot payload and complete whatever we have completed. Just do a reverse. Okay, so here we are just doing a toggling. Okay, else if it's not matched, that's just return as it is. So here we are just doing a toggling. If it is false, then it will become true. If it's true, then it will become false. Okay, now to do's toggle to do's. Now come to the component. Here it mark as a complete, not completed. Either you can mark as a completed, that is also fine. We will change here in reducer. I will make it as it completed, so there is no confusion now. Okay, now let's see if it's working or not. So it is working, as you can see. It's marked as complete. So based on the completed, we are basically apply the styling here. Okay, for completed we have a different class name, and for not completed we have a different class name. And let's see the logger also. So we are also able to see the login. Okay, that action is higher. Okay, and we are passing this payload with ID. Okay, so this is for complete Kudo. You can ignore this warning for now. Okay, so let's come here in to-do list. So the next thing we have to basically work on adding to-do. So we will be writing first action type. Okay, will be add to-do. Okay, so add to-do and come to action. Just copy this one. This will be almost same. Add to-do, add to-do. Come to reducer. So while adding the to-do, we need to generate a unique ID. Okay. So for that we have to use UUID, which I installed at the beginning. So UUID of we have. Okay. You have to import UUID in different way. So import v4 as UUID v4. Only this way it will work. Now here we will be writing another case, cache, not cache, case, add to do. Now while adding the to do, we have to generate a ID. So new to do is equal to, this will be an object UID 4, so it will generate every time unique ID. Task action dot payload completed false. So by default it will be false. Okay. Now const added to do is equal to state dot to do's. This new to do will append here. Now return state. So to do's added to do, added to do's. Okay. So we have done here. Now come to the components, and from to do list we will bring that action add to do, and that add to do is basically we will be passing here. Okay, so just mark it create to do. Okay, create to do, and this will dispatch new to do. So this new to do will be basically getting from our to do input component. Okay, so this is a to do input. So from here basically we will be passing that one. So this is like create to do. So this is the prop which we are sending from here, create to do. Okay, now while handle submit we will be using that create to do. Okay. So he dot prevent default. So create to do will pass the task. Okay, and set we will be also making the input field empty. Okay, so this is, I think we are done. Let's see. Okay, some problem new to do it's not defined. Okay, here so it's saying new to do is not defined. Okay, we cannot use this way. Okay, so we need to use the event create, and inside this event we will have to use that dispatch add to do, so it will accept new to do and we will just pass. Now let's see whether it's working. So we have by default got to-dos already, so give it a try. So here our adding is completed, adding the to-do is completed, and also the action is hired in a Redux logger. So you can see the add to-do action is hired with the help of Redux logger. Okay, now the next thing we are going to build a delete functionality. So delete is also a very simple one. Okay, so we have to use some font or some icon. So come down, give a class name, to do buttons. So this will be like on click, remove to do. So we will be getting this props from our to do list component. So remove to do and I class name FAS FA trash. So this will be our delete icon. Now let's work on the Redux part. So here will be the action type will be remove to do. Now come to the action part. So action will be like the same will be there. Okay. So the in action there is a slight change here. So it will be ID only. So based on ID we will basically filter out the content. Yep. but let me see. From here we'll be passing that remove props. Okay, so this will be entire to do actually. Okay, let's not be confused. Okay, so this will be entire to do actually. So this will be basically an object. In object we will be having id, task, and the completed. Okay, so let's not be confused. Okay, now come to here and we'll write other case. Remove. So it will be having a filter to do. So state to do load filter. So we are going to filter out whose ID is not going to match. Means we are basically keeping those to-dos whose ID is not match. Okay, so this is the logic to filter out the to-dos. Basically, in order to remove the to-dos, we are removing the ID whose match. Okay, so to-dos filter to-do. So we have done with the Redux for removing the to-do. Come here and just import the action remove to-do, and we will be passing remove to-do is equal to, we can directly dispatch from here remove to-do and to-do. Okay, and to-do.js already we have already destructured the remove to-do. So let's see. Okay, some issues. Okay, no issue. So let's try to delete this one. Okay, it's fail. So what is happening here? Completed. Okay. Okay, we have by mistake we I think didn't change the action type here. Let me check the action type. Okay. So due to this it was throwing the error. Let's do again. So it's getting deleted. And you can also see we have logged the action removed to. So the last part left now updating the to do. So this is a bit complex. Okay, so we'll start with the Redux first. So we will be writing the action type. Update is always a bit complex. So in action will be the same. So update and here will be the same to do. Okay, now we need to write the logic for updating the to do. So case update to do to-dos equal to state dot to-dos dot map. So if to-do id dot match with the action dot payload dot id, then only we are going to update the return. So updated task return to do. Return okay, so this is the logic for updating the to-dos, but we have to do a lot more in our component to implement the to-do functionality. So now come over here in to-do.js. So here we need to define some state, use state. So the first one will be is editing. Basically this is the edit mode. Set is editing. So initially it will be false, and then task. So edit task, set edit task, and use state task. Okay, because we have to show the task value in the input field when user is going to update. Okay, so now come down here, and here we will be write logic. If is editing means we have to show this, else we have to show this part, list part. Okay, so now if it's editing, so here also CSS transition will be there. So key equal to editing timeout 500, and this will be a form. So we'll be giving the class name form. So I'll just copy from here. Okay, to save some time. Okay, so we'll be just updating the class name. On submit, this will be handle update will be, because we are updating basically. This will be task. This will be a set edit task, and this will be edit task. Okay, placeholder will not required, id not required, and the button will be save. Now to make the edit mode, we have to add another icon. So I'll just copy, and this will be a pin, and this will be a need to call that function, that is set is editing true. Now this one need to define const handle update. Just leave it as of now. From here we will be bringing the action update to do, and we will be passing the update to do. So update. So this update basically will receive an ID and the updated task. Okay. So it will receive a ID and updated task. So dispatch ID, not this way, update to do. So just pass like this way, updated task. So we are passing. So just destructure this prop here. Okay, so we have destructured the props now, and in handle update we'll be again doing e dot prevent default update to do, and we'll pass the ID which we are receiving and edit task. So it will be edit task and mark saved setting to false. Okay, now let's see whether everything something okay is working. So let's edit this up. Okay, the styling is not applying. Let me check. So this will be a to do edit form. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so wake up now, walk. So update is also getting added. Okay, now let's add the task another lunch. Okay, evening snacks. Okay, let's delete. Let's make it to dinner. So all edit, delete and remove functionality is working, and mark complete also working. So that's it guys for this video. We have completed the objective of this video, and we have built the Odoo web with React and Redux. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe this channel. Bye bye.